No, that was it.
Let's get back to that Sirach.
Alright, this is Sirach 15 and verse 13. Uh, Yahweh hated all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not. Uh, he himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his counsel.
And real quick, just so Jake won't get supple, man. It's not saying you got free will, man. It's the Most High going. It's simple to a spiritual man, but I can see a carnal nigga be getting twisted up, man. No, it ain't no free will. The Most High just giving you over to your lust, man. That was your lot, man. To be a prideful nigga, to be a lying nigga, to be a mischievous, wicked nigga, man. But the Most High set it up that way to let Jake think he making his own moves, man. But we be thankful for the Most High because we know at any given day, he could just, hey, fuck it, I'm done with you. You served your purpose for the time I had you set to do it, man. And that keep you humble, man. This ain't about us, man. We don't have no fucking power, man, over nothing, man. All we have is this word, man, and the mercy of the Most High, man. Well, go ahead.
God. He himself, Sirach 15 and 14, he himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his counsel. If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform the acceptable faithfulness, he has set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt.
Yeah, we supposed to be, man, focused on salvation, man. Because on one side you got fire, you got water on the other, man. Which is, man, nothing but wickedness encompassed around us, man. And we just supposed to stay focused on the goal, man. That's why, man, man, somebody get the straight and narrow path. Hold on, I'm going to Matthew first.
In Matthew 7:13. Matthew 7:13 it says, enter ye in at the straight gate.
The difficult the gate. Go ahead.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
That's it.
And many there be which go in thereat.
Yep. It's easy to be a nigga, man. It's not fucking hard to be a nigga, man. Smoke weed, work in a warehouse, and come home and try to get plot on females, man.
Right.
That's all a nigga do. Get him a little job, find him a chubby bitch that got good credit, get an apartment with him, and fucking smoke dope all day. That brother gaining weight. Bring out that precept.
Hey, this is second Ezra 7. This is second Ezra 7, and I start at 5. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he make it into the broad? There was also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
That's Babylon in a nutshell, man. That's America, man. You ain't got nothing but fucking death and destruction everywhere you look, man. But then we got this narrow path leading us unto Yahweh Shai, man. And we just gotta stay focused. That show you, man, you gotta cut off all the extra shit, man. You gotta cut off all the extra shit that distract you from what we supposed to be doing, man. And sometimes, it ain't something that's directly against the law, but it's just something that ain't expedient for the time, man. To where you putting that before the truth, man. When the truth is supposed to be, everything else is supposed to be catered to the truth and not your life. The truth catered to your life, man. You about to say something?
Yeah. Ezra, read that part again about the fire and the water.
It says, second Ezra 7 and 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand.
Right, the fire is the trials and tribulation and the hell. Right? Keep reading.
Fire on the right hand and on the left hand in deep water.
Yeah, the deep water talking about a different doctrine, man.
That's it.
So you in between the two, bro. So you gotta stay on that narrow path, which is the truth, to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, because we all get tried, you know, on both sides, man. You know, as we going into. And you see guys right now, man, going completely off on the doctrine, man. Saying the 12 tribes and 12 tribes. Saying that the cock or the crew in time when Yahushua was an actual man crowing. Dude, come on, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. But see, Jake sitting back getting too deep, man. There was an actual fucking cock or a rooster that crowed, man. Okay, not an actual man. But that's a doctrine right now, man. Jake doing too much. Those guys would not make it to the kingdom teaching that BS, man. So, you got it out.
That's ridiculous, man. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, that just, man, hey, that's scary, man. That's scary. That's all I can say, man, because the most I can give you on to that bullshit, man. Because you strayed away from what the fuck we supposed to be doing. Just focus on salvation, man. Teach the doctrine that you was taught, man. But Jake fucking get bored with the truth, man. It ain't exciting enough no more. I don't like my teachers, man. Fuck all that emotional kid shit, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8, 2nd Ezra 7 and 8. And one only path between them both, which is the fire in the fire and the water. It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Yeah, shit.
It's you by yourself, man. Even though they were a body, you know, we all got our own individual walk in this truth, man. Can a brother, you know what I'm saying, hold your hand to the kingdom of heaven? Can't do it, man. You know, like brother can exhort you, help you in the spirit, man, but you gotta do it, bro. It says work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Can nobody work out your salvation for you, man? Can't grab a brother's garment and, try to grab a brother's shirt when the goddamn chariot come thinking that you gonna get on with him.
Blessed cheer.
Yeah. Well, along I hold the brother paying, I'm good. Your house shot, you see me holding the brother? Nah, bro, not working like that, man. You gotta fucking do it, man.
That's a grimy ass mindset. Shit, I'm with him, ass.
Yeah, I'm with him, Lord. Yep. You see me do it? I gave him some water.
That was that nigga every time you had your little female you talking to and shit, and niggas just pop up and shit with you. Shit, what's going on?
Yeah.
Man, get your roaching ass back, man.
Yeah. See, she got a friend.
Yeah.
Show ass out, man.
God damn, man. Jake ain't shit, man.
Hey, if I could add, the scripture said the servant is not greater than the master. Well, the master, he had to go through it by himself. When he was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, the disciples, was falling asleep on him, So pretty much the Most High made him go through that by himself. So how much more than us, we got to go through this ride, tribulation by ourselves,
Yeah.
You back in that spot.
God, this Sirach 15 and 16. Alright. He had set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Yeah. Whether him like it shall be given him, man. And Most High gonna give you what you want, man. If you want the kingdom of heaven, man, he gonna give you the spiritual gifts to endure and fight through this shit, man. If you wanna just be a nigga having fun in Babylon, he gonna let you have your fun for right now, man. But when the time come, man, he gonna have something waiting for you, man.
It's Deuteronomy 30 and 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Speak on it, brother.
And what's life? Following these law, statutes, and commandments. Following Yahushua. What's death? Departing from the Most High, being in this world, being wicked.
Yeah.
and it reads, for the wisdom of the Most High is great, and he is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things, and his eyes are upon them that fear him, and he knoweth every work of man.
So he watching over the ones that fear him, man. That's why these niggas can go about, and that's why like the brother was speaking earlier about how the scriptures tell you when we ain't supposed to be envying the wicked, man. This is Esau and his heathens' time to rule. This is 2/3 time to have fun. They ain't got shit, but they shit. Some Jakes, some of the 2/3 is out here shit living good, man. You gotta fight that damn demon, man. When you see a nigga roll by you in a brand new Cadillac and shit, with a nice female on the passenger seat, with not no worries in the damn world, shit, man, let nigga, you can have it. I want a Chariot, motherfucker. You got a Cadillac with a fucking oil leak, motherfucker. You can have that North Star engine, man. Shit, we gotta fight them temptations, man. And start lusting after what you see Jake out here winning with, man. I want my consolation in the kingdom, bro. Ain't nothing here. All this shit is fucking raggedy and torn down, man. The Most High is watching over us, man. When we out there on the highways and byways, man, it's all type of things that we run across, man. But the Most High protect us, man. Them laws want to see us in jail, man. When I say the laws, talking about the police, man. They want to see us locked up, man.
Go ahead. So, real quick, I'm gonna show this, Sirach 11:21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor.
That's right.
For God. Marvel not at the works of sinners, man. You know what I'm saying? So what, Jake? You know, in a carnal mind state, Jake, you know, riding clean, living good, so to speak. All right. Or what have you, got multiple women, man, whatever the case may be, man. So what? Them niggas are wicked, man.
Yeah.
They don't serve Yahweh Shmi Shop, man. You know? So we shouldn't be at all of them, you know what I'm saying, what Jake got going on, man. And just to finish it up, it said, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in Yahweh, you know, and abide in thy labor.
And abide in our labor, man. That's all we're supposed to be focused on, man. And then, but what entails abiding in your labor or focus on this work, making sure you taking care of what you gotta do in Esau's world, man. How you gonna be beneficial to the body if you getting picked up for warrants? You getting picked up for some bullshit you doing in the world, man. You getting caught up to it and it's affecting you and hindering you from doing the work, man. You gotta make sure you take care of Esau bullshit, man, because we still in captivity, man. So make sure you accessible to be a profitable member of the body, man.
No, I still got, okay, kind. Verse 20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither had he given any man license to sin.
That's it, man. In other words, he didn't let Satan take hold of you, man, because the Most High ain't sent up here one of his sons to go out here and commit wickedness, man. We already in this flesh and designed to fuck up, man. But the ones that just caught up in evilness and evil and wickedness, man, the Most High not dealing with you, man. He done gave you over to Satan. Because he know you wasn't you ain't ready for these trials and these tribulations, man. You ain't fit to be a man of the Lord. Y'all brothers have anything else?
You got a precept?
Come.
What I'm gonna bring out is going into, you know, you guys come into this truth, and you guys claim to be men of the Lord, and give double honors to the apostles and the elders who are men of the Lord, and you guys, you guys just continue in believing that, but what you guys are really doing is just trying to make yourselves be seen, man. So this is Romans 1 verse 21, because that when they knew the Most High Yahweh, they glorified him not as the Most High, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination, and their foolish heart was darkened. And that's what eventually is the end result
your heart, meaning your mind is darkened, man. You guys are basically, you guys are going to be put to death, man. Verse 22, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And that's the end result. You guys are fools at the end of the day, man.
Hey, that's beautiful scripture to go out on, man. Hey, with that, once again, man, we're gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders that made great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. And shalom.
Shalom.